Hello everybody, what's going on? Katakit here, and welcome back to episode 3 of my Minecraft survival series. In this episode, we are finally going to be building our base over yonder, but first we need to gather a lot of materials. I mean, look at this. We're gonna need a lot more. And I decided that for my base, I would be doing the very hard task of essentially terraforming it all, since my base is based off of a natural structure, which means a lot of stone, a lot of dirt, but most importantly, I need a lot of dripstone, which I don't have any, which is sad. I have a lot of deep slate that I don't need, but no, yeah, no dripstone. So that's what we'll be doing for the first half of the episode, is going mining and getting some dripstone. I'll probably do most of the mining off camera, but I do vaguely remember where there was a bunch of dripstone. I had a good amount before I had my untimely demise down in the mines. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. Alrighty then. Now that we are all geared up, I'm gonna go back to that cave in which I died in, unfortunately, because I know there is still some dripstone there. There's none of the actual dripstone, it's just the block. So hopefully I left some of it so we can do a little farm. If not, that'd be really, really sad. Geronimo! And there is... Ooh. Ah, there's also some gold in the walls, which is also really... So we are back in that cave. We have some lovely dripstone here. So let's get some of it. This is not going to be nearly enough for the build. I'm going to be having to sit here for a while. But for now, it will do, so we can at least get... Alright, mining some of this dripstone. We don't need too much, because I don't plan on actually using the block itself. I need the pointy ones. So I only need a little bit to actually get a farm going. Of course, nothing can be automated until we go to the Nether, which won't be for a bit, considering I still only have iron armor and desperately need better protection. But for now, let's keep exploring this cave. We only have a limited amount of food, unfortunately. So oh, there's another skeleton. Okay, there's some lava over there. And that's the part I've already been down. Okay. Anyways, I will see you guys after I do a bit of mining. I've come back from a bit of mining. I haven't done too much, just a bit of iron stuff. None of it's here, it's back to base. You can see a bit of gold, a bit of lapis. But most importantly, I got a ton of cobble that is currently being fed through this furnace and taking out stone because we're going to need a lot of it. And I'm going to start farming some dripstone. I need my bucket for that. Probably make another one as well. And the thing is with this is that dripstone takes a long time to actually, well, farm. So while that's going, I think I'm gonna actually start terraforming the build, since we need to do a ton of it in order for this thing to look correct. I do have a creative copy of this world that I went ahead and did the build on, just so I can get an idea of what it needs to look like. And I think I have the design pretty much down. There's just a few minor things that I need to change, such as I accidentally made the jaw off-centered, but I can do that in the final build. First, let's get this infinite water source going so we can put the water up here in order for us to get some dripstone. And there we go. It's like we have a nice little pool up here. Hopefully it will start producing dripstone if I did everything correctly. Yes, You can see it's already filing through. So hopefully it'll produce a bit of dripstone. Our stone generator is chugging away. Unfortunately, I am not advanced enough to get a silk touch pickaxe, so that means all the stone will be— oh, hello, bee. Where did you come from? But bye. Well, that's unbelievable. Anyways, we're gonna continue just kind of— anyways, I'm gonna start actually terraforming the mountain over here. So, oh, that's a creeper back there. Let's just— that's another creeper. Let's just move over here. This is fine. This is fine. Anyhow, let's get into our very first time lapse. Alrighty guys, I have figured out how to make mud bricks. It involves a lot of mud, and also a lot of wheat. So that means we're gonna really need to become farmers if we want to ever get this build done. And not fall into very muddy waters. Evacuate. While I was doing my research, aka one Google search, I also realized I did the dripstone wrong. I forgot to actually put a dripstone, like just a piece of dripstone underneath the dripstone block, which is why nothing was growing and nothing will continue to grow. Alrighty then. I have got myself 4.5 stacks of mud. And hopefully this will probably be enough. The build I have in mind, the interior isn't too big. And it's because it's built into the mountain, I can expand it as much as I need to. Also, ignore the fact that that's not terraformed as much as it did in the time lapse. This might be out of order. But for now, I got a few more seeds. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of wheat. But luckily it's raining. So that'll help. maybe. Still going strong. The dripstone. It's dripping. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. So let me put the mud in here. We did steal a good amount of hay bales from the village, which only gets us 2 stacks of hay. So if we put mud and wheat, we get packed mud. And that will give us mud bricks. I'm just gonna make the pack mud for now, because I'm not entirely sure what part of the build will be packed mud, what part of the build will just be mud, or what part of the build will be mud bricks. That's still TBD. So I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna gather all the materials and start actually building the base. So here comes another time lapse. Let's go. And welcome back. I'll show you guys that timeline in a minute, but first, ignore the cows. You might have saw this little buddy jumping around during the time lapse. Yeah, I got him in a boat, and I have to say, I think frogs in boats might just be the best thing in Minecraft. I mean, like, look at this guy. His feet sink into the boat. He's amazing. But that's not what I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you the build. Now, I want to preface this, it isn't finished. I didn't have, 1, the materials, and 2, the time to do this side of it. But if we come over here, you can see that it is somewhat finished. There is no way of getting into it at the moment. I'm probably going to make the entrance, like, around here, probably like a hole or something. But we can go down in it via this location. As you can see from the interior, there's a lot that still needs to be done. I have to hollow out this interior and copy this design on the other side, but I'll probably do that off camera since this episode is already late as it is. I'm so sorry, it took me so long, not only to get the build done, but just to record in general. Life has been a lot recently, but I am oh, sorry buddy. But I am so happy to be just somewhat done with the project, or not even done, but just have some ground broken and progress made. The base itself is not going to be big enough to, like, oh, that's the way to do it. Will not be big enough to have everything I'd want or need, and I think that's okay. I'm not going to be building any sort of mega base. I'd probably just keep all of my main stuff in this space, and then around here add in whatever I need. If that means automated farms, another portal, all of that will be probably in tents or just some other structures that will just surround the area. I think it'd also be pretty cool if we did that to kind of mimic the style of Mystery Dungeon with the whole town that they had going on there. Last thing I want to do in this episode is, well, yeah, we're running a bit low on food, and we have barely any leather. So, sorry. Oh my god, it's so loud. Sorry, cows. This will be brutal. Oh god, there's so many cows. I'm just being pushed around. All right, time to read you up. Look at all that experience. So much experience. Oh my god, this is too many cows. Oh my god, all the mooing. Oh my god. I need to... the one moo at the end. I need to lower this. I'll probably lower it in post for you guys, but god, it's so loud. Okay, cool. I think I did not even get all of them, I don't think. How many cows did I have? I had, okay. So far, 48. I had 48 cows total, looks like, alright. Yeah, I think we're gonna be set on food for quite a while. So I think that's gonna be all the time we have for this episode. I am so sorry again that this took weeks to get out. It just has been a busy past month for me. But next episode, I think the plan is to do a lot of mining since I am out of almost every single resource just ever. And I'd really want to get full diamond before we start enchanting or going to the nether or any of that stuff. I also think it'd be good to get the base just completed, aka the interior. Off camera, I'll mimic the build on the other side because that's just going to be tedious and I don't think you guys want to see that. But overall, I'm really happy with how this build came out. I think it looks really, really cool. There's a zombie. Really cool, and look at this view. Where's that zombie coming from? You know what? It doesn't matter. But like this view, because you have the savannah, you have the mangrove, you have a swamp, and you have the highlands. Just 4 biomes, just chilling, and I'm just in the center of it. It's just the location's cool. I love how the build turned out, and I think this has been a very productive episode, although it didn't seem like it. Anyways, guys, that's all the time we have for this episode. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Oh, that's a creeper. And subscribe if you want to see more. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye!